You see, Nigerians right now, they've got a lot of talk going on from the presidency. The government is saying this, saying that, raising hopes. They're waiting to see something really tangible happen. So in the area of science and tech, I know you've been signing a lot of documents with international partners. Let's understand, let's have a feel of what exactly is on the table.
What's on the table is we're making progress. So don't forget I've just been in office for 1 year. 1 year. It's not yet even what I have years. I've just been in office for 1 year. And, we have this National Research and Innovation Council, which is the lead organ that will now manage science, technology and innovation in the country. We're now talking of a National Research and Innovation Fund, something that people never thought about, So we are doing a lot, and we are raising consciousness amongst, our people, and we are making sure. You see, one achievement is that now the application for patents has risen. The number is going up. Because we're telling people, look, whatever finding you make, you must protect that intellectual property. Because if you don't protect it, you can't even think of people coming in to invest. It's just like if I have a piece of land, you have a piece of land. If your own has a C of O, and I don't have a C of O, nobody will look at my land because it's very risky. If somebody comes, buys it, invests, somebody can come later to say, no, it's not the man who sold it to you that owned it. So we are doing a lot, and we believe that this is not, not something that will just happen overnight. It will take time.
I just hold on with your thoughts. We're still with the Minister of Science and Technology. We'll conclude talks on the matter after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back. We're still with the Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Bunaya Onu. Thank you for joining us once again.
Thank you.
Well, still on the issue, the President talked so much about diversification, local innovations, made in Nigeria products, of course, which we have been drumming about. But the main problem now is that the local manufacturers, the innovators, so to speak, they really complain about poor financing. And this is one area they really hope the government can intervene. So what do you have, as planned for them?
We are working on this fund because you find that science, technology, and innovation in all the countries that have done well, you don't fund that through the budget alone. You have to go outside the budget. So this is the first time that once this fund is put in place, that Nigeria will now be going outside the budget once the fund is on. But we also think that in future there ought to be a way, to make sure that our banking system will be more friendly. Let me put it that way, to commercialization of research, results. Maybe we will grant some incentives, that will encourage them to make available credit and all that. And there is a development bank that is coming. So this will also change the dynamics in the country. But
really, after that expo, what sort of language did you see, that went out to the innovators? I know the government gave out some monies to them, but is there some monitoring in place? Are there specific people that were selected to work with such a number of researchers, from the government? Or what exactly really is the short-term plan?
Oh no! For example, we have there's a program where we went around the country, selected I believe 56 inventors and innovators. We picked them from virtually all the states of the Federation, and then encouraged them, making sure that at least we provided some financial support to enable them continue with their work. And then we set up a committee that will go around, around the country. So that committee will do two things for us. One is to go monitor what they are doing. Are they using this resource we've made available to them for the purpose that the resource was given, and also to identify new people that we will continue to encourage. This is a continuous exercise.
Yes, we have an instance. I mean, the drone maker from Delta State, Agogo Ajian, who we understand you promised to do something in that regard, but nothing really has been done.
Yeah, it is, we will do something. When you make a promise, my promise will be fulfilled. We don't just make promises, for nothing. But the thing is, we have to go around the country to look at those who have innovated and have invented, and we gave them support. In his own case, don't forget that how we got to know about him was somebody watched one of your programs, and they came to us and they were excited. We invited him, so we will support him. We will give him some additional support. I believe we'll get that done if he was not one of those that benefited from the 56 that I mentioned to you earlier. Oh, a lot. If you read it, if you read it, the whole plan is hinged on science and technology. Science, technology, and innovation, because you find that there is no way you can improve agricultural production, secure food supply for the nation without science and technology. It's not possible. Then health is not possible. Look at even the drugs. This sickle cell anemia, in the past people approached it from standpoint of drugs. But FIRO, one of our agencies, now went and looked at nutrition. How do when we're in school, I don't know, maybe at your own time, but at our own time, when they give you rice, you put some yeast, if you remember, you just put some yeast, or you put Maggi into it and all that. So now there is a nutritional supplement, somebody who has sickle cell anemia. Once you just put it in your meal, you're okay. And so there are so many, health, defense, every sector of the economy, and every aspect of our national life, whether in sports, and you need technology. So if anybody who reads this program knows that it's hinged on science and technology. No, we are serious. This administration is a very serious one. The president is serious-minded.
Economic downturn.
Oh, yeah, and yes, there is very serious problem. We are in a recession, but gradually we are getting out of the recession. And it's important that we do what is right for our nation. And once we do what is right, definitely we'll get to where we should be. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.